Inspector, I've been on the phone to the mayor twice this morning. He went right through the ceiling over this.
Did you tell him about the meeting?
What meeting?
The meeting right here in your office 2 months ago when you said high priority was run these hoods out of San Francisco.
I never said they use violence.
Well, what'd you want me to do? Yell trick or treat at him?
Come on, Harry. Go ahead. Make my day.
It's movie night at the Silver Age Cinema. We're still riding along with Dirty Harry as the Enforcer drops him into a city under siege, and sudden impact makes it personal and cold-blooded. But first... On the streets of San Francisco, a radical group is waging war on the city, targeting officials and pushing things towards chaos.
Don't let him kill me! He wants the car right now!
Inspector Harry Callahan is assigned to stop them.
What are you gonna do?
Give him one.
Paired with a rookie partner eager to prove herself in a job that doesn't give second chances. As the violence escalates into a full-blown hostage crisis, Harry tracks the group from the city streets to a final standoff on Alcatraz, where one wrong move could cost everything. James Fargo steps into the Enforcer, pushing Harry into a bigger, more chaotic case. After this, he directed Forced Vengeance, a Chuck Norris action piece. Fargo had been the film's assistant director, and Clint Eastwood, who was originally set to direct, handed it off to him after committing to the outlaw Josie Wales and not having time to do both. Clint Eastwood is back as Inspector Harry Callahan, a no-nonsense cop who gets results his own way. Cagney Lacey's Tyne Daly is Inspector Kate Moore, a determined rookie trying to prove she belongs. Veteran character actor Harry Guardino returns as Lieutenant Al Bressler, Harry's steady, by-the-book superior. And Robert Mitchum's brother, John Mitchum, is Officer Frank DiGiorno, Harry's ill-fated partner.
What the hell?
I don't know what the hell kind of shenanigans are going on in this room.
That's right, my friends. Near my God to thee.
But put me on the mailing list.
Bring you near to the...
Anyway, back to my review. The Enforcer drops Harry back into San Francisco, dealing with a city that's shifting while the violence stays the same. You've got a no-nonsense cop dealing with feminism.
The woman's place is in the home. Is that what you're trying to say?
I want to know what Officer Moore is going to do when somebody points a gun at her and says, "Hit the deck, you son of a bitch!"
Radicals and street-level chaos. And it gives the whole thing a different edge from the first two. Clint anchors it, like always, but Tyne Daly really stands out and brings something fresh to the dynamic. It keeps things grounded in real locations, then builds to some big, memorable set pieces, especially that final stretch on Alcatraz. The action never lets up, keeping its foot on the gas the whole way. This may be the dirtiest Harry of them all. The Enforcer slips into a nice callbacks if you've been riding with Harry from the start. During the convenience store siege, his partner DiGiorno asks,
What about me? I'm your partner.
I may have to move fast, and I don't need too much linguine to hold me back.
It's a callback to the original.
Looks like we climb.
Too much linguine.
Albert Popwell also shows up for the third straight film in a different role. Bank robber, pimp, and now a militant leader. He'd come back one more time in Sudden Impact, so look out for him, making him a quiet through line across the series. Here's the legendary Roger Ebert with his thoughts on this film.
Like all of the Dirty Harry movies, The Enforcer is bloody and violent, but this time the violence is softened somewhat by the professional relationship between Harry and his partner. She's not a sex object, but a complicated, competent, and interesting person, and Tyne Daly is perfectly convincing in the role. Of the three Dirty Harry movies, Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, and The Enforcer, I think I like this one the best.
My enjoyment rating for this gritty action movie is a B.
What? I'm telling you, you're out of it. And if I hear otherwise, you're finished as a cop in San Francisco. Now, I want every bit of information that you've got in this case. Every lead. Is that clear?
May I make a statement, McKay?
Go ahead.
Your mouthwash ain't making it.
Along the quiet coastline of a small California town, a series of brutal killings begins to draw attention. Inspector Harry Callahan is set to investigate, but the trail leads to a woman with a past that won't stay buried.
What you doing, you pighead sucker?
You boys, put those guns down.
Say what?
We're not just gonna let you walk out of here.
Who is we, sucker?
Smith and Wesson and me.
As the case unfolds, the lines between law and justice start to blur, pulling Harry deeper into something far more personal than routine police work, where every move brings him closer to a confrontation that won't have a clean outcome. Clint Eastwood directs Sudden Impact, focusing the story on a more personal case based in revenge. Before this, he directed the Western Outlaw Josie Wales, a major step in shaping his style behind the camera. This stands as the only Dirty Harry film he directed himself, giving it more controlled, deliberate tone compared to the others in the series. Clint Eastwood returns for the fourth time as Inspector Harry Callahan, drawn into a case that blurs the line between justice and revenge. Here's Clint.
Who directed the fourth Dirty Harry movie, Sudden Impact?
Who did that one?
You did.
I did that, yes. Yeah, I did.
How much responsibility did you have for the story and the screenplay?
When he says, go ahead and make my day, I realized that that was going to be the key word out of the picture.
Did you know it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you knew that if you're going to point a gun at somebody and tell them, go ahead and make my day. Right away you knew, yeah, the audience was going to go for this.
Eastwood's former partner, Sandra Locke, is Jennifer Spencer, a woman quietly carrying out her own revenge. Veteran character actor Pat Hingle is Chief Jennings, a frustrated coastal police chief who clashes with Harry. And for the final time in the series, Albert Popwell returns as Horace King, a police detective friend that gifts Meathead to Harry.
What the hell?
What the hell? Harry's got a dog now? What is this, Turner and Hooch all of a sudden?
Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Why, do you want him?
Anyway, back to my review. Sudden Impact finds Harry tracking a revenge-driven killer. And it plays darker than the rest of the series. Clint settles right back into Harry.
The search was illegal because Inspector Callahan did not have sufficient probable cause for detaining Mr. Hawkins.
Older, tougher, and even less interested in playing by the rules. With Clint directing his 10th film, everything moves fast and controlled. Sandra is just as strong, believable as a woman tracking down the men who wronged her. Just know the movie deals directly with sexual assault. The shift from San Francisco grit to the quieter Santa Cruz coast gives it a more personal feel. The movie balances the investigation with bursts of action.
Why don't you get the hell out of here? Why don't you boys go suck some fish heads, huh?
Building tensions as the bodies start to stack up. This movie doesn't shy away from the violence. This one comes down to 2 killers at large, and one of them is Dirty Harry. This marks the last of 6 films Clint Eastwood made with his longtime girlfriend, Sandra Locke, bringing that on-screen partnership to a close. And then there's Go Ahead, Make My Day. It hit so big that President Reagan used it in a speech.
And I have only one thing to say to the tax increasers. Go ahead, make my day.
And Eastwood even turned it into a campaign slogan.
I'll start it, you finish it. Go ahead.
That line didn't just land, it became the legacy. My enjoyment rating for this gritty revenge movie is a B.
You're a legend in your own mind.
So how's police business?
What makes you think I'm a cop?
You're either a cop or public enemy number 1.
Some people might say both.
I got myself popcorn, but they didn't have the candy you wanted, so I got you a foot-long hot dog. What'd you say?
I said stick it in your ass.
That's not very hygienic. Thanks for stopping by. For our continuation of Action April, please consider subscribing, and here's the first 2 Dirty Harrys just in case you missed it. See you next time at the Silver Age Cinema, where one movie is never enough.